Okay, this is a quick unboxing of the ferrex cordless reciprocating saw. It does not come with the battery, it does not come with the charger, and it is on the 20-volt system, and it's got a maximum cutting space of 105mm, and it's got a 22mm cutting motion. It can be used, however, with the universal active energy battery system, which I do have because I had it off my old ferrex drill. So this is the reason why I bought this, because I didn't have to buy a battery and a charger. That's why it was cheaper. I went to Aldi's a couple of weeks back and it was on sale for $14.99. I think it used to be $25.99. Before that it was a little bit more. I've used it, to be honest with you. I made a little video earlier on in the week showing you how it cuts. So if you'd like to watch the end of the video, and you will be able to see this ferrex in action, explain a few of the actual we'll call them dials on them, a couple of switches, what they do, what they're for, and it shows you me cutting a bit of wood, some pallet, just see whether you think it's worth it. But for $14.99 I thought it was a bargain. So here we go. So this is, obviously I've opened it, but this is how it was when I picked it up, exactly the same as this. This is, if you bought one new, this is how you see it. You've got the actual what's it called, the instructions, which I rarely use. I know, I've heard comments before, why don't you use the instructions? Well, here you go. If you want to see the instructions, pause the video, you can read it there. I'll change the page, pause again, there you go, some safety information. It is what it is, and I think the best way to find out how to use some tools, you know, most tools is, you know, have a play with it. Don't forget when you're using stuff like this, use safety goggles, because you can be cutting wood, cutting metal, etc, etc, and protect your eyes. So you'll get a blade. This is the blade. It was black when it came, that colour, but as you can see, I've used it. Still extremely sharp. It's quite a rough blade, but I bought it to cut wood, cut old wood, so I'm not particularly bothered. In the box you get the actual saw itself down here, and it comes with protective cover over that. Yes, it's a little bit dirty, but like I said, I've used it. On this side you have the cutting option. Now if you go to the top, what that does is for cutting denser material like metal or really hard wood, plastic maybe, stuff like that. If you go down to the bottom, this is for a more rough, not less defined cut on the actual motion of the blade. You know, it's for a rougher cut more than else. On this side you have the trigger. It's got a safety feature there, whereas before you can press that, you've got to put your thumb on there, then you can press that, and the blade goes up into there. Don't know if you can see that. And what I'll do, I'll show you how that's done. Quick run. If you twist that like that, the blade will go in, and that's it, it's locked. On this side here, what this button does, it's a release for the actual guard. So that can determine the cutting length of this. So let's just say you're cutting into a cavity, but this is too big for the 22mm gap. Put that on there, move this like that, and that guard there will only allow the sword, that you put that against the surface, and it'll only move the 22mm back and forth there. So it saves you putting all that into the wall and hitting the other side and damaging. Put it back, click it in, lock, that's done. So that's a quick video for the ferrex 20-volt cordless reciprocating saw. Please stay till the end of the video, where you'll see a quick video of me using this. If you like this video, please subscribe. The like button helps me, helps YouTube. All the best. Bye bye. Alright, this is to test, to show you what the ferrex reciprocal saw will do. Excuse the seagulls. And I'm using my ferrex 2040 volt battery, and we're gonna get this pallet down. So let's see how that goes. See you in a moment. Obviously, ideally you'd want to use two hands, one on there and one on the end there to hold this in, but you can get away with it if you hold the brace, secure it, and start cutting. And that's it, that's that one done. So depending on the length you want, I'm using it for my wood burning stove, so here we go again. And that's it, simple as that. One piece cut. And as soon as I can figure out where to put this camera, I'll give you another go. So, as you can see, it makes light work of pallet cutting. That's the reason why I bought it, was wood for my stove. And we'll cut this down a little bit further and then sort these sawdust blocks out. And that's it. What do you reckon? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next video.